Colin Terrell is our underwater operations specialist.
Thank you for coming. I wanted to describe our collaboration with the Michigan State Police, the Underwater Recovery Unit. And Guy Meadows has worked with them in the past. They had a relationship, and he was able to provide them with training for autonomous underwater vehicles similar to this one, ROVs, and then help them with searches for evidence or for missing persons. So we were excited to host them. They came up. They had just taken delivery on a 4125, which is a Towfish. It's got the side scan array, but it's towed behind the vessel. And the nice thing about that arrangement is you have real time where you can see what's going on underwater. It's similar in its frequencies. It's 400 kilohertz and 900 simultaneous. So the 400 sees out about 150 meters on either side, and then the 900 sees out about 75, but has better resolution. So the Michigan State Police came up, and about 7 of them, and we conducted a one-day classroom. Then we came down here and we did some pre-water testing, and we found that the new unit that they had an electrical malfunction. So luckily we had the identical sensor system, so we were able to continue with the training. So we got out on the water, and we sort of set up a scenario that might be similar to what they would encounter. So we had them look for an object, an underwater object, near a known location. So the object that we were looking for was our buoy mooring, one of the gloss buoys. And it's about 42 inches in diameter, it's concrete. So we deployed it off of our Osprey, and we started to tow the Towfish along, and within about 15 minutes we imaged something, a target, and then we were able to zoom down onto it, and we tentatively identified that as a mooring. At that point we were able to get the coordinates off of it, and we relayed that to the dive team and the ROV team. So then they came over and they anchored on the spot, they put the ROV down, and it also has sonar. It's got a sector scan, and they're able to identify it as the mooring, and so they deployed their dive team. They went down on it and they replaced our mooring line for us. So that wrapped up that mission. We did some more work in the waterway here to get everybody trained on it, and then we went down to the south entry where we had an acoustic water wave and current profiler down there, and it had been operating under the ice all winter. And so they went down and located that for us and then recovered it. So it's nice that we've got this overlap where we've got the same instruments that they do so that we can support each other if the need arises. And they've just taken delivery of an Iver 3. Theirs is a little fancier than ours, but they're getting trained on it now. They're going to come up here and work with us, and then hopefully we're going to get to do some work down near the straits with them.
So they actually have one.
They just got one. Yeah.